Dear ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, today we continue our series of meetings with the founders and decision maker of the companies in sport IT industry, leaders on the market. Today we welcome Dalibor Cvek, a member of the board and chief executive officer of Once Football. Once Football is a video analyzer tools for coaches, but not only in football or soccer for our US American friends, is for basketball as well, handball, ice hockey, and multi-sports. A few words about the process just now. It's going to take 30 to 40 minutes in total. If something not clear or you have any questions, please write them in the YouTube chat. You can also always get in touch with us afterwards. Dalibor, please take over.
Okay, yeah. So, hi everyone. My name is Dalibor. I'm the CEO of the Once Football company. So, the company was founded in 2011, now almost 9 years. And it was founded by sports and also the IT experts in order to specialize in the match analysis. All products are developed in-house, so everything from idea, design, development is developed in-house and in Croatia, so it's fully Croatian company, but clients are from worldwide, and from them I would mention like Croatian Football Federation, Aspire Academy from Qatar, Kicker. It's the magazine portal from Germany, and we have a lot of individual coaches from all over the world. So I'm not the founder of the company, but now I'm the CEO. What is exactly my story, and we could say the history and how I finished in the football. So I have finished the master's degree, analysis and business planning at the Faculty of Economics and Business in Zagreb. And I was as a student, I was the team leader of one competition, is business plan competition. While I was studying, I met the team from the Croatian Business Angel Network. So they have been involved in this business plan competition. And they hired me as the secretary, and I was the secretary for like 5 years in Business Angel Network. It is one of the largest regional business angel networks here. And during my mandate, we could say our investors invested in total over 3 million euros in more than 20 startups. And during that time, they invested also in the Once Football. So they invested in the company. It was very great idea, great startup. One ex-professional football player was the founder. Everyone was very ambitious about the project. And the project kicked off. I was a student working part-time at the Business Angel Network as a secretary, but I still had some time. And as a student, I started working at the company. So in the beginning, I was recording, we could say, the games, doing the paperwork, administration, and so on. The initial idea of the company was to provide the detailed performance analysis of the game. So provide it as a service on the demand. So club send us the video, we do the analysis, and then analysis was provided to the client, to the club. Analysis was really detailed. So it was really, really detailed, and we need like 6 to 8 hours to do the analysis of one game. And it was 2011. In 2011, like 9 years ago, we made the application for the iPad. I mean, that time the iPad was just released, so it was really, we could say, ahead of the time, because the idea was, okay, everyone will be mobile, so everyone will be on the mobile phones, on the tablets, everyone will be on the move. So we decided, okay, we will decide for the tablet device, and we will provide the application in which coach will easily click and see the detailed statistics of the game, like more than 2,000 actions per game. So everything was great, everything was good, but it was 2011. iPad 1, which was just released. Coaches didn't have the iPads. Internet connection was a problem because in 2011 there was not 4G or 3G, so it was quite slow internet.
Any problems with the
connection all over the world. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's better.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's really interesting situation on the market, and that time it was really, it was great to be first on the market with the iPad application. And then we had the problem with going to the market. So it was, like I said, no internet. The 2G, it's slow internet. It was the iPad. When you go to the coach, I don't have the iPad, so he need to buy the iPad, and so on. And then it was really, we could say, slow going to the market. And we had we could say it was not going as planned to get to the clubs and easily sell the application, because of these, we could say, challenges. And we decided in 2013 to change something. And then we decided, okay, we need what to do, what to change. And we said, okay, let's see what are the other, we could say, opportunities on the market. And then we said, okay, we have good developers, we have great team, we can do whatever they want. And then we said, okay, let's find some clients and do development on demand. We could say like service agency for the development for the other companies, specialized in the sport. And we just started approaching them. And then we established the partnership in Germany with one great two guys. It is the Haysam Hartman, who was in the startup, we could say, world, and he connected us with Roman Rummenigge. He is the son of Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, and we said, okay, let's see what we can do. And we started project with Kicker. So Kicker, one of the biggest sport portals from Germany. It has like 60 million or even more monthly unique visitors. And then they said, okay, let's see what we can do. And they saw the analysis of what we are providing as a service and said, okay, this is great. We want to provide that to our premium members. So they have like regular members and premium members who are paying for their service. And then they decided, okay, we want that you analyze us Champions League games, Bundesliga games, Europe League games, and national team games, and we will provide this as the application for our premium members. And we developed like Android and iOS application, mobile and tablet version. So it was really, it was really great. And we have done that for 2 seasons for the Kicker. Then also when we started searching for the clients, we started a great project with the Aspire Academy. Aspire Academy is one of the most famous academies, not only in the world, but not only Middle East, but also in the world, because they're preparing the team of the Qatar for the World Cup 2022. So we started with them, I think it was 2013, something like that. And they said, okay. So it was really funny story. So I get the email, from someone from, I see Qatar, okay, and they want to invite me to come there. It is like that someone from Africa is giving you some money or something. I said, okay, I just ignore it. On the first, then they have called. So they called, we sent you an email, I check, okay, I answer on the email, and they said, okay, we want that you come next week to the Doha, to the Qatar. I said, okay, why not? So it's not a problem. And I said, okay, here are the tickets. We will take care of the accommodation and the travel expenses, everything. So we want you to have a meeting with our CEO. It is Ivan Bravo, who was the right hand till 2011 at Real Madrid. So to the Perez, in Real Madrid, he was the strategy director there. And they decided to have, like, Real Madrid, one of the best clubs in the world and the most biggest, and bring all these famous players and so on. So he's there, the CEO, and they said, okay, we want that you meet him. I said, okay, why not? They sent, like I said, the travel tickets for the plane. They said the accommodation. And then I check on the internet and I see that I need a visa to get to the Qatar. And that some issuing time is from 2 weeks to a month. So it is not that fast. And I said them, okay, it's a problem now. I have the airplane tickets for the next week, but I need a visa, and visa is the fastest way is 2 weeks. I have called them, checked the internet, so it's not possible to get it faster. And in few hours, I received the visa on the email. They said, okay, everything taken care, so just come there. And then I went to the Doha. We met there. I presented them our projects, what we have done. They said, okay, we need the development team who is great in the mobile applications, who knows that and who understands sports. Because on the beginning, when we also started working, you have all these parameters and everything inside, and you have you get the version of the application, you have 30 goals in the football, and I said it's not correct, something is not good. Why not? It is impossible. And they said, oh, sorry, it is the duels. So for the developers, we could say in most cases everything is the same. So we started the project with them. It was a very big project. It was for their, we could say, sheikh. So sheikh is investing a lot of money in the football, especially now when they're building the stadiums. And before, he was putting a lot of money in the academy. And they said, okay, we need to provide them one application in which he'll have access to all the data inside the academy, and that he can check everything what is happening inside. Now we have different systems for GPS, one for the analysis, one for this, one for this, one for this. And we want to have one very nicely designed application that we will bring him. They were just saying on the golden iPad and provide it to him so he can check everything what is happening inside the academy, see all the analysis of the games, all the videos for the players, so everything what is happening inside. And we said, okay, why not? We created the proposal. They said, okay, it's fine. And we sent them and we started working. We have been working for 1 year, deliver it. It was okay. They said, okay, we are going to the sheikh, present him this. Next day we have a call. Sheikh didn't like the design. We want to change everything. He said that he wants to have these colors, this. He said, okay, it is a very big project. We have done it 1 year. There is 40 different screens inside. So if you want to change everything, it's a lot of work. Yeah, but we only have they said 2 weeks. In 2 weeks is our next meeting. We need to have it finalized. We said, okay, let's see what we can do. And then our designer, the same situation, they said, designer must came to the Doha, Zagreb tomorrow. He said, okay, we talked to the designer. We said, okay, they are requesting the designer there. You need to sit by them and they will tell you, give you the instructions how to look and what needs to be changed. And designer was flying to the Doha there, and he was working, we could say, almost 24 hours a day, and making changes until we had the final the design, and then we finally have made the development part and change the application that Sheikh has liked the design and said, okay, this is now fine. And okay, now it's 2020 and we are still working with them. They're happy, we are happy, so everything is fine. So this is the one project with the Sport Academy that we have done. Also, in the meantime, we have done some projects with the televisions here. So with the RTL Television, Croatian National Television, and also the Arena Sport, that we provided our software for the usage in the televisions for the video analysis to be done. Because, like I said, that was in 2015. Such softwares were very expensive, professional. Croatia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Serbia are quite small market to invest like several €100,000 only for the software, which will be used for 1 minute on the television. And we started working with them. And then we said, okay, now we have some knowledge, we have some experience, we have some big projects we have made, but now we need to change something and focus why the company was founded. It is to provide some analysis software. And then the founder decided, okay, I want the source code and the application for the detailed analysis to be mine, and I want to start a new company with the same service and everything. So and try one more time. So we said, okay, you have the version and the application by the company started, but we need to change something and start something new. And we started one great project. It was the tracking solution. It was the project which was done with the Faculty of Computing and Engineering in Croatia. So it was really great. The team who was working on that. So the idea was, at the moment you have, we could say, you have like only, you have the big clubs. You have the big clubs which have everything. And then you have the small clubs which don't have, we could say, anything. So the problem is that you have that is really, really big market which is still open. And then we decided to develop the software in which the club could analyze the game on his own. So we provide the software to the club, and he can do optical tracking of the players and also the game analysis. So the idea was, okay, we will provide the software to the club. They will pay us like monthly license. It was really unique, innovative concept, and it will integrate two systems. So optical tracking and game analysis. So club can have all in one complete solution, and he can do it for any, we could say, team, for first division team, for the youth department, for anyone. So it will be mobile cameras, so you can move it from the stadium to the stadium. And we started the project. We developed the algorithm for the detection and monitoring, and the players without the detection for the 90% accuracy. We developed it on the iPad application, and it was really, really great project. And it was like year and a half we have been working on it with the Faculty of Engineering. Like I said, it was really amazing, innovative project. And then we finalized it, and the main issue was that cameras needed to be like the idea was to use any two cameras, and cameras were needed to be quite far away and quite high, like 15 meters away and 30 meters high. So in most cases, this was not the case with the clubs. They in here don't have that big stadiums, so the market was quite small to do that, and clubs were not willing to invest in something that it will not fully satisfy their needs. So and then we decided to pause the project until we see what will change on the market regarding this part of tracking of the players. We have the big know-how, and we have still, like I said, the algorithm for the tracking and the detection is developed, and we have it and waiting some changes on the market with the better cameras to be implemented again and to be changed. So after that, we started the analyzer and the telestrator, because we noticed, okay, with this video, what we have doing for the tracking, all coaches are doing the video analysis on his own. They're doing on his own. They watch the video. They have the detailed analysis. They have the statistics, but they still need to do some kind of analysis. And then we said, okay, let's try to do something. Let's have some demo, and we developed like some basic version just to tag the actions in the video. We presented it to a few coaches. We gave them the trial versions. They tried. They said, okay, this is great, simple to use, amazing, great. And we also, when we have working with the television, we said, okay, graphics is very important. So we need to develop very nice graphics. Then we said, okay, we will do that also. And then we presented them, said, wow, this is really great. And now our focus is on the video analyzer and telestrator. We have two versions, basic and pro version. And we want to make video analysis available for any coach to do analysis like on the television, with the animated graphics very easily to be made, because if you don't analyze, you cannot improve. If you don't see what was wrong and what you can improve, it is simply not be possible to improve, and especially for the players and for the younger players, the youth, you need to present them and show with the graphics what was okay in the game or what was wrong, and also how opponent is playing if you want to prepare for the next opponent. Beside that, we have presented our software, and we have been on a lot of fairs and trade shows to see, we could say, what is happening on the market and to see in which direction everything is going. So we have been in Miami, Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, in Poland, in Gdansk and Poznan, and in the Zurich, Geneva, Singapore, Shanghai, Beijing, so Nicosia, Tokyo, so all over the world. So we travel, we see what is happening on the market, in which direction we want to go. We have established some partnerships, and now we could say this year is to make the breakout to the market. I will now share my screen with you and show you briefly, show you the application, how it works like. And I will show you now first the application from for the detail analysis in the video. Just a second. I will now share my screen. Okay, can you see now my screen? I hope yes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Just here. Okay, so this was the application for the detailed analysis. So you have, so this was the initial idea why the company was founded, to have detail analysis fully connected with the video, and to be able to change the timeline, statistics per player, every pass, we could say every shot, everything was inside. Everything connected with the video, for everything was for the player, but it was 2011. There was not, coaches didn't have iPads, and it was the problem back then, the very big challenge to go to the market and to present it if you cannot try it. So this was the initial idea why the company was founded. Then we have the Stitcher. So here you can see how it looks like. So you have the two cameras. You can use it, any two cameras. You just add the left camera, the right camera. You have to do the calibration now in the next step. And then you have the panorama video in order to have to see everything what was happening on the field, and also what was like I said, what was, I mean, great. It was the algorithm which was developed by our team. So you can also have the tracking data, and you can check. You have the tracking data. Okay, it will be in the next step. Just okay. So you can see here red, you could say dots. So it was here, and you can see how. The speed, distance, acceleration. So everything was available from the game. So that was after that the Stitcher, and now the final product is Advanced Video Analyzer Pro. It is the great tool for video analysis. Very simple. If you want to analyze a game, it is offline, so you don't need to have the internet connection. Analyze game, webinar, in example. You add it from your hard drive. You just select the video which you have, which you recorded or someone else. So or you download it from internet. So you just start analysis. You tag the events. So you have the goal, received goal, whatever. And the great part is the drawings. So you go here to the draw. You play the video, you pause in which moment you want, and then you have this awesome graphics like on the television. You just click on it, confirm the drawing. You can, in example, okay, you shall not be here. You move it. This will be in the new version. You can change the colors if you want of the elements. And you have like the arrow also. The arrow if you want, and an example, the spotlight. So it's very simple to be add. You can click preview then, and video will be paused in this moment. It will be animated, and also when you export the video, animations will be shown in the video. So you just play the video, pause in the moment in which you want to draw, add the circle, or in example the space, confirm. And we have also the Chroma Key here function, if you can watch carefully. So now the circle is behind the player. So if you turn it on, the circle and the graphic element is now behind the player. So it's, you see now how it looks like. If I turn it on, so now it is different. So now it is over the player. So that is also an option to be done. Okay, so we had like the plan was to have like 30-minute presentation. So I mean, this is more or less now 30 minutes. Do you have any questions at the moment, or someone from the team?
Thank you very much, Dalibor. Fantastic story, really interesting for me. In any cases, any questions? I have a few.
Okay.
As a little bit surprised about optical tracking. Yeah, what you explained me. How is your opinion in comparison to GPS tracking? What do you think about the both technologies, advantages? Maybe, what is your experience on the market? Maybe in the past, currently situation, and very, very important for the future. What is developed? Is it future? Is a future for this technology, or what do you think?
So regarding the GPS, I didn't mention that. I forgot. We also developed the GPS tracker. So I have managed to get the team. We have made the test version, the demo. We ordered the shells. We have everything. It was synchronized with the polar strip for the heart rate, and we have the version had the we could say heart rate. It was GPS based on GPS, and it was live. But then the issue was at that time that our technology was based on the Wi-Fi. So when receiving and sending the live data, it was based on the Wi-Fi, and the distance was like 150 meters or something like that. And it was like 3-4 years ago when the Bluetooth new version was released, and the Polar released their device, the Viper, I think it is the name, which was based on the Bluetooth sending the live technology, the live data. And then we decided, okay, the Bluetooth will be the future for sending data, because it is much energy consumption, smaller, easier to use, faster, and so on. So it was, that was the reason why we stopped the development. Why we started the GPS, the data is more precise than with the cameras. The second reason is that with the camera, you need to be, like I said, you need to be high enough and far away to have the entire field. If you're close, you make the distortion, so the field is not, the lines are not straight, they are warped, so you need to dewarp them. When you do the warping, then you lost, we could say, some, you lost accuracy. So from what I think, not GPS, the radio frequency. So we need to also have, we could say, first division clubs, then like some middle and the lower. First division clubs and big leagues, they will have the radio frequencies also in the ball, and the players will have probably several sensors on the body, because it is not only the speed, it is not only the distance, but you also have like the force which happen. Then how fast he turned, or such data which is available not with the GPS but also with the other sensors. And also very important is to have the sensor in the ball and to combine that with the optical tracking to provide for the viewers very new, interesting data and graphics and animations, because you will have much more data available and you could do it much nicer. So that is like for the first division. Then we have like other segments on the market. I mean, they can have the GPS. GPS is quite fine, so few percent accuracy is not that big. It's important that you can see the performance on the pitch. But here is more important to have it live. So if you have the data and you can check it offline, I mean, it is fine, but you need to see it live to see which player is, we could say, tired, who could get injured, who don't have strength anymore, who came to the limits already, because all players are not playing the same. It is every player is not on the same level from every game, and you need to check it live to see what is happening with the player, check the data, and then decide, okay, we need to change him, we need to do substitution, he need to go out, because if we leave him, he will be out for 2-3 weeks because maybe some injury will happen or he will be exhausted. So, like I said, first division, top division clubs combining GPS also with optical tracking to have as much possible data as possible, especially because of the media and the fans. And for the lower division, GPS is fine, it is okay, but cameras also can be used. But here we have also problem that they said it's problem they don't have enough big stadiums to put the cameras.
Yeah, thank you. What is really interesting for me as well is, I hope for all of us, you worked on or not only in football. What's about our sports? Because, for example, special case for me is very interesting, swimming. What is why swimming? What is then are you in these sports? Why you invest in these sports? What is idea behind maybe the first success and so far?
Yeah, so regarding the other sports, there is a difference between team sports, individual sports, and also sports in the water, then on the field and so on. So the analyzer which is shown you can be used for, we have the clients from the handball, football, American football, so all these team sports can be used. From volleyball, we don't have, because volleyball is quite specific. It is fast game, so it is little bit different analysis to be done, and we shall do a lot of customizations in our software, and they are not so interested for the drawings. So for, like I said, handball, basketball, football, American football, so OnSec can be used, or once can be used very easily. So you just add the video. Regarding the swimming, so we have one version of the application for the swimming analysis. So with the swimming is also the situation that you need to have, in most cases, some professional equipment, cameras in the pool, sensors or something. And then we have one great guy here in Croatia. He's an ex-professional swimmer. He won the Olympic medal for the Croatia in the 1990s. He was studying in the USA, and he said to us, "Okay, guys, I saw what you have done for the football. Why we don't do something similar for the swimming?" I said, "Okay, we don't know anything about the swimming, what we can do." And then he said, "Okay, I want that you create the application that we record the game, not the game, the swimming race with one camera, and then we can do the analysis, because I want to analyze my swimmer each lap. I want to analyze the times on the 15 meters, the 25 meters line. I want to measure the time below the water, then on the breakout. So I want to analyze all this, and I want to have it like very simple application. And then we have created the application for the swimming. And at the moment is in the Croatian language. We plan to change it and add other languages, because, like I said, it is really simple application, and you can analyze any training session or any swimming race, and you can have very interesting data. Frequency, we added the frequencies, then the turn time, and you can do it. So it is also the software that we provide to the coach, and coach can do the analysis. That is very important, that coach don't need to pay to someone for the service, because in that way it is much more expensive and it is slower, and he cannot analyze all the races, all the training sessions. Also, he can do here with us the comparisons. If he have the video from some of swimmer from the other country, and check how his swimmer is against that swimmer.
But only for my understanding, swimming is a special element, with water. Is it video-based tracking, or you have special sensors?
No, so it is not regarding the sensors or the tracking. So coach do everything manually. So he clicks.
Okay.
The race starts now. He is now enter from the water. He can measure the distance. When he goes out the water, he is now at 15 meters. Okay, 15 meters time. And then he can do all this, like I said, go through the game. And then the data is at the end delivered in the Excel file. So he can do the graphs, comparisons, tables, whatever. Or also in the PDF, so he can have it nicely designed and use it like for the printing or something.
Okay, and I think this is an interesting case, because we have a huge develop in the last years in football, and maybe we can use this time during the football a little bit don't blink now. Maybe we can trying to develop something for the other sports, on the basic of our football technologies, because it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if someone has something that other sports need, definitely can turn to those sports. But anyhow, we need to have in mind that other sports, unfortunately, don't have such big, we could say, investments, money, and so on. So it is fine, but unfortunately, they don't have such big sponsors, and we will see what will happen because of this situation with the corona. What will happen after with the clubs and the financial situation, because I was just reading today that Standard Liège get like 3 million euros. It was borrowed from ex-player. Clubs are getting in the tough situation problems, cutting the wages, don't have we will see what will happen.
Exactly.
In the future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is exactly the next question is directly close to your sentence, what you already told. What is your opinion? What's about the near future of our business? How coronavirus in general will change our business? Our clients. Of course, money, less money in the sport. We know is. But maybe something else, I don't know, social distance, what do you think?
Yeah, so I mean, the crucial is if the cure, or we could say vaccine, will be found in the future. So that it all depends. If not, I really don't know how the football and everything will return back to the normal. Because everyone, I mean, they can say, okay, you get it once, you will not get it next time, or it will not be so hard for you, or you are younger than 60s, so it is not so, we could say, dangerous for you. But everyone will be afraid. Because of, like I said, this physical distance, everyone will be afraid to go to the stadium, to go to the games. It will not be the same. So it will be a very big problem. Especially, I don't know what will happen with the youth. So with the youth football, because you have parents which are very, we could say, worried. And I'm not sure if they all will allow to the kids to go to the training sessions, to go to the games, to travel to the, we could say, away games, because they are worried for their health and how that they don't get, we could say, the corona. So that will be also a very big problem. We don't know what will happen with that. And also here we have the situation with the fans and everything. I mean, football is not only the first league. So everyone are talking, okay, when the Bundesliga will start, Premier La Liga, when they will start. So, but you have a lot clubs, coaches, players in the youth. So it is not only the football like the first league, like the top division leagues, but football is everything else also. And it is even bigger because if you check the numbers, if you can see how many kids are playing the football, it is not only, we could say, the football, it is the lifestyle, it is the health. So everything will have the consequences. So I really don't know what will happen and what will be, but I hope that cure or something, or that it needs to be found because this is not normal world anymore. So we can say, okay, if the football will be back, we have to be worried if the world will be back to the normal, because there will be no, we could say, if you will want to go to some mall, you will be afraid if there is a lot of people. So yeah, we will see what will happen regarding the cure. If the cure or vaccine will not be found, that will be a problem for the future, and we cannot plan that everything will be back to the normal.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, maybe maybe we can use this time, or not only now, for the next, I don't know, 12 months, to make our technologies, because in my opinion we have a lot of technologies, too much technologies for our clients. Maybe we can make it much user friendly, be better connected with each other. And I don't know, partnerships, keywords. In connection to this idea, is your platform working on Mac too, or because we have already questions? What is your ideas for Mac? I don't know. Maybe it's from your client or somebody's.
Yeah. So at the moment, on the Mac can be used if you install Windows via Parallels or via Bootcamp. But in the future, we have in the plan to develop the version for the Mac. So we plan to do it, but first we want to finalize it for the Windows. So we are constantly working on the new versions, and we plan to release the new one in a week probably, or two. So we need to finalize some things, and the new version will be released. After that, we also have some plans regarding the updates, and probably in the autumn we will start working on the Mac version, because Mac version is big market, and we want to cover that platform also.
Okay, so Dalibor, we have no questions. Thank you very much. A really fantastic story, interesting. I wish you, your team, your company, only the best. Let us stay healthy. So if we will get in the next days any questions, and so far we will send it to you directly. So from our side, thank you very much. Stay healthy, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. Yeah, also stay safe and stay healthy. Yeah, see you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.